Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. I'm still not awake, but I'm more awake than I was.
Have some coffee.
Yeah, I should have some coffee, but I don't drink. I need to fix some hot chocolate. And we don't have any marshmallows.
Well, we don't need marshmallows.
No. Anyway, so, yeah, and I'm cold and I don't have a shirt on, but if I put a... Yeah. I hate clothes, people. Anyway, so... We got... and that. I didn't get it, it's ours. So I was looking at those two books on the Fighting Tomahawk and the Kukri. I used to have a hanging bob, which is a body opponent bag, but I don't think they make hanging bobs anymore. I would love to get another hanging bob. I think they work better than the ones on a base. If I can't get a hanging bob, then I want to get... So this is sort of like a revised Christmas list video. Not that I'm getting any of these things, but just a revised Christmas list. I'd like to get a hanging bob. If I can't get a hanging bob, then a bob on a base. Again, bob is body opponent bag. Full size. I had a full size hanging bob. And I want to get 2 kukris, kukri, whatever you want to call them. And a couple of big knives, fighting knives. And a tomahawk, but I was thinking they have them at Walmart. They're metal, all metal. That's probably what I'll wind up getting eventually. And the other things on my previous videos I would like. I'd like a muzzle loading flintlock 50 or 54 caliber rifle kit. I want the kit because I want to put it together. I want to build it.
Yeah. It'll take 2 years for you to put it together.
Yeah. A 9mm pistol, semi-auto, 12 gauge pump or semi-auto, and a 22 semi-auto, preferably with removable magazine. Let's see, in a 308 bolt action with good optics, and a 308 semi-auto with removable magazines.
That's probably what has made me choose to be a silver student.
And I don't know. I mean, I figure we should both have a pistol, maybe 2 actually. And we should both have a single shot and semi-auto rifle. The single shot would be more sniping type, long range, long distance, and the semi-auto would be close in support or close in. Anyway, I'd like to get a. See, I could get if I could get a knife, a combat type, not a combat knife, a fighting knife, like a medieval, you know, a big blade, like a
Sword.
Not a sword.
Dagger.
Similar. What was that guy at the Alamo? I lived in Texas for 40 years. Most of that in San Antonio, and I can't remember his name. He developed that knife.
Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie knife. Get a couple of Bowie knives, and then we can... The guy who wrote this, we have... Well, I think now we have 4 of his books. The guy who wrote this also wrote a book on big knife fighting. And I want to get the second volume of this, but you have to start at the beginning, right? And get the book on big knife fighting. This book he has for the sword is not for that sword. It's for a Japanese style sword. We have a winter storm coming in, folks. And last time I looked outside, it was still snowing. And I have to cook something for dinner tonight. So, no, I've
Now you've got a clean kitchen.
I've handled a real Japanese sword, and with those swords you buy through martial arts catalogs and
Yeah.
stuff like that, those are not the real thing. Those swords are heavy. I mean, they're heavy and they're
The authentic ones.
sharp. What?
The authentic ones.
Yeah, the authentic ones. And people say, "Oh, well, the one I got, it's heavy too." Not as heavy as.
Yeah, but the way to get a real Japanese sword anymore.
Yeah.
An uncle of mine, I think it was one of my uncles or great uncles, had one, but it got stolen from his house.
Oh gosh.
Somebody broke into his house and stole it. I think it was like a Japanese officer's sword or something like that.
So anyway, and
Pretty lousy.
yeah. It would be really nice to get some things for our bug out bags, because we could use those for camping as well. Some of those things anyway. A 4-wheel drive pickup, or not pickup, but
Like a SUV.
yeah, like an SUV. Amazon gift cards. Somebody to pay for all the medical bills for my wife. Medical bills and medicine and gas to get to and from the
And
appointments.
grocery money so we can eat like we should instead of
Yeah, groceries. It would be really nice
so
if
we
we
eat
could.
more vegetables and
Yeah, we need more vegetables in our diet. A lot more.
Which are very
Fresh.
expensive.
Yeah, fresh vegetables would be nice. And the one thing about vegetables is they go bad. You know, so you have to. You can't just like you can buy meat and freeze meat. Some vegetables you can freeze, but not all of them. They
What
won't.
did they give you the other day? Peppers?
Yeah, frozen bell peppers.
I'm surprised.
And we could use some salt for the sidewalk.
Yeah.
We don't really have a sidewalk, but you know, salt
Our
for out front.
doorstep.
Our doorstep, yeah, and to get to and from the car. Gas.
Pathway.
You know, some winter clothing. Like I'd like some insulated pants so I could actually go out and spend some time outside. And I can't spend time outside when it's cold because I don't have insulated pants. I can take care of the upper torso, but I mean I can take care of the torso, but the legs are another
Well,
matter.
I got you some thermal shirts, but I didn't get you the pants. Up here, I'm sure there's quite a demand for long johns.
Yeah. So some tools, some land. Yeah. Things for our pets. There's some things I'd like to get my wife, but I'm not going to say what those are because hopefully one day I can eventually get those for her.
Oh, a llama?
She would
We're
like
gonna put him.
she'd like a llama or an alpaca. Llama,
Oh,
llama.
I want a friendly one too.
Yeah.
Not one that's like.
Yeah. So anyway, that's sort of my Christmas list. Thank you.